today's video, I did a DIY. I have actually been working on this DIY all week. I honestly thought that this was gonna be so simple that at first I thought, is this even gonna make a good video? But you guys ended up making an entire page of notes, kind of like talking about my experience. Sippy, sippy, and then we shall get started. So, I think I actually made this video last year, but I tested out a product called Lazy Lipstick, and it's just weird, you guys. It's weird. It's like an entire stick of lipstick that you look like you're gonna eat it. You just shove the whole thing of lipstick in your mouth, actually in between your lips. And then when you like pull the lipstick out of your mouth, you have a somewhat good application of lipstick. When I got this lipstick, it really did not have a wide range of shades. Like it literally was 27 different options of red and maybe like a couple of pinks. So I did this Lazy Lipstick. I loved it. Like the actual feel of the lipstick honestly was not that great. Like it did make my lips like kind of tingle and burn. So fast forward, you guys, and I've been seeing so many people testing out Lazy Lipsticks, but in all kinds of awesome shades, like the clear jelly kind of lipsticks. I've seen green ones, purple ones, I mean everything, you know, but I still could not find those for sale, like anywhere, you know, Amazon, Wish, whatever. So I started thinking, I wonder if somebody out there like has a DIY Lazy Lipstick mold and they're just making all of these lipsticks themselves. So then the search began, you guys, and I finally found it. It honestly took me like over a month to find this mold, but I finally did. I think another way that they're referencing this lipstick shade now is like bird lipstick, which makes even less sense to me than Lazy Lipstick, but I finally found the mold. So it was like $39.50 for the mold. It makes 2 lipsticks at a time. I found it on AliExpress, and then I bought another set of items, which was $23.55 for 30 container sets. So that comes with these little like bracket things that you actually have to stick into the mold. You know what? Let me show you the mold too while we're sitting here. I think I have some footage of it, but oh my God, you guys, this whole thing is just like so weird. It's trial and error. It came with no instructions, by the way, as you would expect from an AliExpress product, but it's so weird because there's like even a right way and a wrong way to clip the mold together. Like if you, for whatever reason, tighten the screw on this side, I'm sure you guys just saw, like it doesn't shut all the way and it's not marked in any way, like front or back. Then if you put the screw on the other side, it does like stick together. You guys, so much trial and error. Then you got a set of these things, which the smallest number you could get is 30. So this is what you like plunge into the lipstick when it's still melted, and you also get 30 matching like containers. So when you're done with the lipstick, you like press this little thing into here. And none of it is easy, by the way. Like literally, I thought it was gonna be so easy because a million years ago, we like made MAC lipsticks by melting crayons, and it was a mess, but it was like super easy to do. So I thought like with the addition of like a mold and some tools that it was just gonna be super easy. I wanted to take some really cool lipsticks that I already had around the house, melt them down, and then just pour them into this Lazy Lipstick shape. And oh boy, I had a million different lipsticks that I thought I would use for this project. I had 3 of the Huda Beauty, like the beautiful sparkling lip balms. I almost used one of those. I have some really cool K-Beauty lip balms. Like I had one that was like blue and sparkly. One of them that I did end up using was a black K-Beauty lipstick, and it's like color shifting. I think you apply the lipstick and it goes on black and then it becomes purple over time. It's like one of those pH things. And then what I had, which I'm so glad I kind of started off with this, I had these lipsticks that I honestly have seen going viral. Don't know why. They were going viral at the same time that the green stick mask was, and like why these clear aloe lipsticks were like going so viral, I don't know. My original plan was to take the aloe lipsticks and make one lazy lipstick out of the clear green aloe lipsticks. And then the other one, I thought I could take the black K-Beauty color changing lipstick and make 2 lipsticks. So I actually thought I could melt the lipsticks in the microwave, went to the Dollar Tree, got a microwavable glass bowl, which I don't know actually what microwave safe means, I guess, because I was trying to heat up the lipsticks in 1-minute intervals because I didn't want to like overcook the lipsticks to the point where I would like burn them. So by the time the microwave bowl had been in the microwave for 2 minutes, the glass like shattered. Cracked. The lipstick was melted, so I thought that that was a good sign. And so I like took what had melted from one entire tube of the lipstick, poured it in, and it was like hardly no lipstick. So right off the bat, I was like, oh my gosh, but at least I had 3 of the aloe lipsticks. So at that point, I just grabbed like one of our normal like cereal bowls, chopped up another aloe lipstick, put it in the microwave, and you guys, I don't know what happened. It would not melt. It's so weird. It's like the texture of this lipstick just turned into like, I just did something for my second channel where I was like smashing up Orbeez, and that's what it looked like. Like it looked like a weird like silica gel. Like, I don't know. It just wouldn't dissolve. Like I think I ended up trying to microwave it for like 3 minutes straight and it just never dissolved. So I just threw that one away. And then I was like, okay, well maybe I can do like a cool like color, like a multiple color lipstick kind of thing. I just basically wanted to see if I could get a lipstick to melt in this bowl. So I used the black K-Beauty lipstick and I did get that one to melt. But early on, I did try and look up a little bit of information about this mold, or like just lipstick DIYs in general, and people were saying to leave them in the freezer and then take them out, pour the lipstick in it. And you guys, I honestly had no idea that lipstick just was so difficult to melt, and then that it cooled so fast that I literally could not even like walk right from the microwave to the mold and pour the lipstick into the mold fully before it completely hardened and dried in the bowl. Like, don't you guys remember carrying around your lipstick and stuff, and if you accidentally like left it in the car or something for the afternoon, like all your makeup was just destroyed, lipstick wet puddle goo melted everywhere? Maybe they've improved the lipstick technology over time so that it doesn't like melt as easily. I don't know, you guys, what was going on. So since those 2 lipsticks still didn't nearly come close to even filling up one mold, I did decide to try and melt the other aloe lipstick as well. And you guys, even with all of those lipsticks in one cavity of the mold, it still really did not look like it was gonna fill anything up. So at that point, I just kind of like shoved this topper in there, put it in the freezer, wanted to kind of like see what we could potentially get. And what we got was like a super ugly lipstick. I have it in the beauty fridge down here because once I demolded them, what do you call that process? I wanted to just go ahead and put it in my beauty fridge to try and keep it. But clearly they don't melt anyway, so I didn't need to do that. But let me even refresh my memory. I put it in a glove. Yeah, so look at this. You guys, I hesitate to even swatch this, but I feel like you guys are gonna be disappointed if I don't. And honestly, I didn't drop this, but why does this have a crack in it now? The case has a crack in it. So yeah, this is the equivalent of 3 lipsticks in one tube. And I mean, it kind of looks cool, but it just also like doesn't look pretty. So then I kind of like went back to the drawing board because I wanted to come here today with one completed lazy lipstick. I have some super old MAC lipsticks that I've kind of kept over the years for just like collecting purposes. I got them like a million years ago, like I don't even know how many years ago, but I just kind of wanted to melt them, see if I could take like higher caliber lipsticks and also just more normal lipsticks, I guess, that weren't like pH changing or clear or anything like that, and just see if I could melt them easier. So at first I grabbed like 3 red lipsticks. I also grabbed this other thing that I have from Z Palette. I think it's called the Z Potter. If you guys know about Z palettes, it's like a whole company that makes empty palettes so that you can depot your larger like makeup palettes, make your own collections. If you're a makeup artist, like a lot of people depot like 12 tubes of lipstick and they put it in a Z palette so that it's easier to like take all the different shades they need to different sets and stuff. So it's like a heating thing that is specifically meant to melt lipsticks, depot makeup out of palettes, etc, etc. So at first I got the not so bright idea to use a flat melting tray that comes with the Z palette. I was gonna try and melt the lipsticks on that. That just like doesn't make any sense because obviously the liquid would just run everywhere. So then I also got the not so great idea to try and melt the lipsticks inside of a small boat that I sculpted out of aluminum foil because I thought, well, you can cook like on a grill and stuff with aluminum foil. You guys, I don't know what was going on, if it was from the foil, if it was from the lipsticks, but it was like putting off a lot of smoke, and a lot of smoke that frankly didn't smell so great. And I chose just like red because it's something I had like kind of a little bit of a surplus of. I think I ended up melting like 5 red lipsticks, and you guys, once again, what is this? It just does not cute. It's such a mess. Oh, look at this. So I feel like that's what kept happening is like I would pour some lipstick in and then it would like cool and harden immediately, and then I would pour another lipstick on it that would pour and harden immediately. So I kind of like went back to the drawing board for a couple days, thought about it a lot, thought about like some other supplies that I had sitting around. And what I have, because I'm planning on doing this video, even though like I'm questioning now melting things and my ability to melt things. I have a candle making kit, and it actually came with like a bucket that you can melt wax in. So I was like, I can just melt a surplus amount of lipstick and melt it all at the same time, stir it all together so I make one really pretty color, and then try and fill it into the mold. And so I thought to myself, another amount of lipstick that I have sitting around is different shades of blue. And so I grabbed 6 MAC lipsticks and chopped them all up, and they were all, like I said, different shades of blue, and oh my gosh, all mixed together. It was making the most gorgeous shade. I was so excited, but still, you guys, using the tall like candle making thing, by the time I was like pouring the lipstick into the mold, so much of it was like getting stuck on the sides of the, it was, you guys, honestly, how could it be this difficult? And so then when I tried those lipsticks, it still was not working because I was like pouring in half the amount, then having to like remelt, pour it in again. So when I tried to demold those, they broke in half. And honestly, you guys, I almost quit. I almost quit at that point, and as a matter of fact, then I didn't even film. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make one last effort off camera and just see if I can get anything to work. So I just like remelted all the lipsticks that I had already used. I just like took them out of the broken mold, remelted them down, and I was like covering the little like skillet thing with aluminum foil all the time, trying to trap in as much heat as possible. I put the Z palette thing on the hottest setting possible, which was a level 5, and melted it all down. And then of course, because I wasn't filming, it liquefied everything. And at that point, I actually had enough lipstick to make 2 to fill up both of the cavities in the mold. And you guys, those are the lazy lipsticks that we ended up with. I cannot say that these look store-bought because they definitely don't, but they look decently good. Like if I didn't show you guys the top, you know, that area, or the backside where for whatever reason it's kind of weird looking, I mean, that's almost believable. Overall, it was fun. It was a lot of different trial and error. I saw a lot of people like taking, I think it was almond oil, but I feel like that kind of made the lipstick gross. So I only oiled the mold one time. I think it was better to not put the mold in the fridge or the freezer before I poured the lipstick mixture into it. And once again, I mean, if you're making your own like lipstick and you're not like sacrificing other lipsticks, there's probably a lot more room for like trial and error. But I mean, overall, I feel like it was a fun experience. So first I'm gonna take some photos of my little Frankenstein's monsters here, my little creations, and then I'm gonna swatch them all and we can rate my 3 lipsticks from most to least ugly. All right, you guys, I have makeup remover wipes because I am prepared to wipe this stuff off as soon as I apply it. This one is so hard to like capture its essence on camera. All right, you guys, this never gets any less weird. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ew. Yeah. See, this was like the one that I poured when I put oil in the mold. And I'm just gonna say, that's a no-no. The outside of the lipstick is like super oily. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that that's a no-no because probably if you know what you're doing, I tried to like very lightly apply the oil with like a Q-tip, but it just feels like very, very oily. Now I will get close so you guys can see, because I do see like a slight pink tint. So maybe that's what those aloe lipsticks are. I don't remember if I said. I think that they're meant to be like the pH changing ones as well. All right, so that's the first one. But yeah, I don't know why it's like still burning. Like it's not super burning, but I'm just like, why is this lipstick burning? So I think I would rate the first lipstick like 0 out of 10. Now let's try this one. So gross, but it's okay. We still love you. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Because of all the different layers, it feels genuinely gritty. It feels like I'm snacking on some crayons or something. Oh my God. Don't I look beautiful? Yeah, the other thing that I kind of like didn't think of at the time that I made this is that I mixed a bunch of different types of MAC lipsticks. So some of them I think were satins, mattes, retro mattes, frosts maybe, which I definitely mixed all kinds of lipsticks together for the blue one, purple blurple one as well, but maybe it's gonna look better because it's all melted together. But this one is kind of a mess because it feels like I am just rubbing a bunch of different types of lipstick on my mouth that I just sandwiched together for reasons that are inexplicable, because it doesn't even look good. So let's see here. Very messy application. But yeah, why is this one so messy? Just a red lipstick oozing everywhere. Look at my messy swatching mouth. So it's actually a really pretty red shade of MAC lipstick. Now that I know that I can just like scrape this off and remelt them all in the little gravy dish, I think that that's what I'm gonna do, is just try and scrape all the red lipstick off out of here that looks messy and then just like remelt it and make a really cool red MAC lipstick again. Then I don't think it'll be bad, you know? Take this off. And swatch the one I'm most excited about. Time for the last one. I mean, I actually wouldn't even rate that one bad because the color is really pretty. The lipstick is still nice. It looks bad, but that shade of red, no, you guys. It just popped off its little thing. See, why did that happen? I don't know. Because when I put both of these in the thing, there was so much lipstick that it actually was like filling in through this hole here. Does that make any sense? I felt like it would be like really bonded together. I don't know. Oh my God, when I try and swatch this, like, is the whole lipstick just gonna come off in my mouth? Super fun. Cheers to you. I feel like I'm about to have a little snack. I feel like this is a shade of lipstick that would obviously take a liner or something to really make it look good. Here we go. Just keep layering it on there. Beautiful. All right, you guys, that one really shocking. When I first put it on, why did it look like it wasn't swatching at all? I don't know. I feel like sometimes that's how I get a little bit disappointed by like blue lipsticks or purple lipsticks. I always think that they're gonna be so beautiful and opaque when I look at them in the tube, but then when I attempt to apply them, they're actually pretty sheer. I know some of the lipsticks I put in this mixture yesterday, like I said, were frosts, so maybe that's why, but hey, I was able to like really put a lot of layers on, and I feel like I could rock this like without a lip liner, but I feel like obviously if I add a complimentary lip liner, it would become more opaque. I actually really do like this shade. Yeah, you guys, that is it. That's about all I can say. The lazy lipstick journey has been fun. I am glad that I was able to find this, and I think now maybe what I am gonna do is look up like how to make just my own DIY recipe of lipstick, and then I probably will have even more fun with this thing in the future. I still just do love the lazy lipstick shape. It's so weird, and you guys know those are some of my favorite beauty products, are the ones that just literally make you look at it and say, what is going on here? Why? So yeah, let me know if you guys have any tips and tricks. Leave them in the comments for me down below. I would love to know, as always, you guys' thoughts and feelings. Even though it was a mess, I did have a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back again very, very soon